Hello, it has been a while, a very long while. I was actually gonna wait till next year to film this video, but I just got too excited and want to film it now. Basically, it's kind of just an update because I officially, well not officially, next month, which next year will officially be one official, oh my god, now I can't speak. You know what I mean, officially being 1 year in this house, 1 year in my own home living alone. And I thought I want to update you, as well as at the end I want to maybe tell you about my 2024 goals. And so yeah, I just thought this would be a little fun video. So one of the first things I got asked by a lot of people in real life, a lot of people I know, a lot of people I work with, is if I was scared of living alone. Actually no, I actually did really well, and my parents were both very surprised that I did very well. It wasn't until a couple months has passed in this house that I kind of broke down and cried to my mum, but the first few months were easy. I was surprised too that how well I was going. I just think like I was just ready for my like own space for a long while now, that I think I just fell in love with this house and the like feel like in this house. It doesn't have, you know how you go into some houses and they have that creepy feel. This one didn't. It feel very warm, and I think that's what made me feel more happy and less scared in this place. It wasn't until like I think a couple months in living here that I kind of broke down, because like everything different, changing, not living with my parents anymore and all that I broke down to my mum and was like crying, and I don't know, I felt like things got a bit hard because I was doing everything independently now, but after I talked to my mum it was better again. But yeah, I was really surprised that I did really well on the first few like months. Same with my parents, so I'm really proud of myself. I love this house. This house is me. I had someone say that this size of this house is a perfect size for me, and I realized yeah, actually it is, because I always like dreamed of having like most people, a bigger house. But then I realized no, because if I had a bigger house, that means I would collect more stuff, fill in more like, you know, areas and that, which then create more clutter, and it just looked like bad and all that. Kind of moving on to that, kind of similar to that is that for the theme of my house kind of changed. I don't know if I mentioned it on here or not, but at first, I mean before I got a house, I was looking on like, I found these, I forgot their account names, but I'll put it here somewhere when I find it, Instagram accounts, and I saw 2 of them really sticked out to me because they made their houses look really colourful, fantastic. They were more on like, I think the Maximus side, but it still looked really cool, and I was like yeah, that's what exactly I want my house to be. I want my house to be like rainbows, colours everywhere, paintings all on the wall, look like that, because I was like oh yes. But it wasn't until I'd done this room that I didn't realize how much work that was. Now this room, I know it doesn't look the best. I didn't have proper equipment to make the line straight. Obviously it's still not done. It probably won't be done for a long while. I will probably give you a room tour once it is complete or nearly complete, but right now it's definitely not complete. But yeah, the painting of this room took a very long time, and then I realized after that I don't think I'll be able to paint the rest of the house like how I wanted to, because in my head I wanted a theme, a different theme for each room. Yeah, so I realized that would just be too much work for me, and obviously the painting here didn't come out as good as I wanted to, so I thought to myself, okay, what's another thing that I might like? And then like I realized that I kind of lean into more minimalist style, which I never thought I would. I mean, there was things like in my life that I wanted like to be minimalist, like less clothes, less that and that, but I never thought I'd be more of like a minimalist style for my own house, until I realized that less clutter makes the place look cleaner, as well as having more white makes it look like the painting the walls. I painted vivid white, as you saw in my other videos, and it looks so much brighter than before, because before it was like a off cream colour, but now I painted it white and it looks so much cuter. Obviously I'm still gonna have colour. I still want to do like a rainbow kind of pastel kitchen, just not with the paint, just with more like the cutlery and all that. And in the lounge room I still want to do my photo frame wall. I'm thinking of like all different kind of photo frames on like one wall, with like every frame being one colour. So kind of like I want like a spray paint gold for frames for all of them, but have like my photography in that. I think that would look really cool, especially like the nature photography. I want that to be displayed. In my bathroom I want very minimalist because there's not much space there, but very girly. So I got a lot of pink things. Bathroom, toilet, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with. Yeah, I think just again very minimalist. My office room, as you can see, I kind of rushed the painting on it and it looks very patchy, but anyway I didn't really mind that because I'm planning, I haven't got around to it. I probably won't get around to it for a very long time, but I want to hang and display a lot of my paintings and a lot of my drawings that I'm proud of, and a lot of achievements, like hang them and frame them. I think that would look really cool. In the guest room I haven't done anything. I haven't even painted. I don't think I'm going to paint. I do plan of getting another single bed so I can have 2 single beds, so then I can have 2 guests at once. And get like obviously like side drawers and that, and make the guest room more like a guest room because right now it's kind of like storage. Same with my office room, that's kind of like storage at the moment, but I like to use that more. So yeah, that's basically what I want to do inside the house. Outside the house I want to put an entertainment area. That's actually a goal for next year, which I'll go more into later on. I think a great tip that I did before buying a house was buying items for the house even before I even was looking for the house. I feel like that has saved me a lot of money because I wasn't in the house and had nothing and had to buy it all at once. So I got a lot of things. As you saw, I actually have a video that mentions all my things that I bought for my house before I even bought a house, and I think that's a great tip. Even if it's like 5 years before or years before you even get a house, I suggest like getting items for it now. If you have the room to like storage to store items for your future home, I suggest doing that, because that had helped me a lot. Because I could have, you know, didn't do that and gone into the house with absolutely nothing, but I didn't, because I did have some things. Obviously on like the next day I did have to buy like other things that I didn't think about, like clothing racks and all that knickknacks. So things I have done to this house this year, well, as you know, I got my cupboard, which is behind you. I got my hot water replaced, which wasn't actually on my list of what I wanted to do, but it was kind of necessary because I think it was like the first few weeks I moved into this house, and the hot water system broke, so I got like a brand new one that's outside, which definitely works because now it burns your skin. I painted, as you know. I put some shelves in the laundry. Thanks Dad and Mum for the help. What else did I do? And I done some stuff out the front. Unfortunately I can't show you, but I planted some stuff. I plan to change the front yard. That'll probably be a long while. Just getting like more like concrete, because like weeds are everywhere. Then out the back, I don't think I've done anything, but yeah. So yeah, I think the only few things I did was paint put shelves up, the cupboard, the hot water system, and planted some plants. I think that's all I did this year. Do I regret living alone? No, absolutely not. I love it. I love having my own space, because when I was living with my parents, I would always fight with my mum all the time, and I feel like because I didn't have my own space, I had my room, but it's still not the same when you're in a room and still have like other people in the house. I'm still very grateful for my mum, and I apologize for me lashing out and all that, but we both kind of needed space from each other as well, because I don't know, I feel like we were on each other's like nerves all the time. So even if we weren't doing anything, even if we were next to each other not doing anything, we'd still, I don't know, I probably is like a scientific word for it, but I know I'm not the only one that went through it. But yeah, it could be because I was like trying to find my own self and who I am, and it's really hard to do that when you're living with multiple people. So I feel like this year I have found myself a lot more. Of course I'm always finding myself, everyone's always like going through changes and all that, but I have been a lot more, I think, happier too. Of course I miss like sometimes living with people, like especially my family. I sometimes do miss it, but at the same time I do not regret living alone and buying this house. I love this house. This is a perfect size for me. Perfect front yard, perfect size backyard. Lots of things I want to do around this house, and lots of things I'm able to, because this house, actually, I think of it, and it was actually a blank canvas, because no one really did anything to this house. There was no cupboard built in, there was no shelves put up. The backyard, there's absolutely nothing done with it, so I have like a whole blank canvas. Out the front was a little bit done, but not the best, but I'm working on that. The only thing I did regret about, well, it's not really about living alone, it's about telling people I live alone, because on day like 1 I had people asking to move in with me, and I haven't even lived here for like a week, not even a day, and you're already asking if you can move in with me. And I kept saying no, but later this year I actually almost had someone move in with me. I can't really speak too much about it, but she had a relative pass away and she had to move, and she didn't really have a place to go, and I said that, well, she was looking for a place to live, and I said that, well, she can live with me. But then after a bit I was like, no, I really don't want to live with anyone, to be honest. I cried about it to my mum, and then I texted her saying my situation, and then saying that I absolutely love living alone and I apologize, but I think I want to continue living alone. I bought a house for my own space. Luckily she did understand. I was so worried she wasn't gonna understand, get angry at me, but luckily she understands, and I do feel bad, but at the same time I'm really grateful that she understands, because I don't think I'll be able to live with anyone, to be honest. If it's for like a week maybe, but like for life I don't think I will be able to, because I love having my own space. I love having to be able to do what I want and not having to argue and all that. So I love having my own space. That was the only thing I regret, is telling people that I live alone, because the amount of people trying to live with me, I know like it's probably really hard for her and all that, but like I don't think I would have been able to live with her. I apologize. I'm sure she will find the place soon. Apparently she's moving anyway, so it wasn't permanent to begin with. But yeah, yeah, I know I might feel bad, but at the same time I don't, because this is my area, my house, and I'm gonna continue to live alone properly because I do love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. As like for a partner, I don't know if I would have a partner move in. I actually talked to my mum about it, and she said that it's probably best if I do continue to live by myself even with a partner, because my mum had told me that couples have not been living together, but as soon as they get married they live together and then they end up in divorce. So I know it's not for everyone, but that doesn't happen for everyone. Like, I have my house and they have their house, but we still come over to each other's houses and blah blah blah, all that. Yeah, I think that would be healthy. I think having your own places when you're in a relationship is very healthy. Of course you need to have like good trust, and you need to trust these people with that person and all that, but I do think having your own space in a relationship is very healthy, because I can see it for myself. I'm a lot more healthy relationship with my mum now because I have my own space. We don't argue much anymore, and when we see each other it's more special because we don't see each other every day now, so it's a lot more special coming over to her house and seeing her, and I think she will think the same. At least I think she thinks the same. Now I'm going to talk about my 2024 goals. Again, I was going to wait until next year to do that, but I just got too excited to film this video. So I don't really have a lot of 2024 goals. Most, I think, are just doing more stuff around the house, which I haven't written down here, but I would obviously be doing more stuff around the house. But I guess here are my bigger goals. So first I want an entertainment area out the back. I want to put a pergola, and I want to put concrete underneath the pergola, because I don't really, again, like I said, a blank canvas, so I want an entertainment area, as well as I'm hoping to start my veggie garden next year, but we'll see how that goes. I also need to get a rainwater tank, definitely too, before I start my veggie garden, because that will help a lot. PT. I've been wanting a PT for a while now, but I wasn't really sure about it until I met someone at work who does PT, who has a PT, and that's made me like want to do it even more, because I'm like, okay, I can do PT. But I've talked to her, and I originally wanted like a private PT, like someone who does it in their own house, but I was talking to my friend about it, and she said that they don't really do that anymore ever since COVID happened, which is unfortunate, because I would have really liked the private PT, but I did look online and there's many PTs, I just haven't really found exactly what I wanted yet, or I haven't even like went through quotes or anything yet. I just did, there's this website I think says what you're looking for, and that you put that down and then it decides what, I guess, what PT. I haven't really looked at it properly yet, so I'm not sure, but because I would love to, not for the lose weight, as you can tell I don't need to lose weight, but to gain strength. I really want to gain strength a lot more in my wrist and my arm. I think my legs are okay, but because I use them every day for work, walking around, but I want more arm strength. I'd love to learn how to do push-ups and pull-ups. I'd love to learn how to do weights and posture. Another reason I want a PT is because I don't really know how to do manual handling properly, and we always get say to bend your back or to bend your knees or whatever, but every time I try to do it, I just can't do it properly. I always end up hitting my knees or something, so I'm hoping that they will be able to help with that. I'm pretty sure they will be. Another thing on my list is a haircut, which isn't really a long-term goal, but believe it or not, I haven't had a haircut in a long time though. I think the last time I had a haircut was 2017, so it's been a long while since I had a haircut. I'm not thinking of anything like drastically changed, but I'm thinking of getting a few part, like a bunch of it cut, like maybe around here. I do love having long hair, and I think long hair looks good on me, but it's just really a lot of work, and my hair just falls out everywhere, and I have my hair up anyway, so I don't really like having, I just have it down for the video. I normally have it up because I don't really like it touching my face or touching my neck. That's why I normally have it in a ponytail. So I'm thinking of something like that, just to make it like shorter and look more healthier, because at the end there's a lot of split ends. I don't know if the bottom's dead or not, but it's really dry at the bottom. So I'm thinking of something like that. So that's a fair bit cut off. I mean, if I looked good with short hair, I would probably cut it all off, but I don't really look good with short hair. I had many people say I don't look good with short hair, and a lot of people say I have a longer neck, so longer hair looks gooder on me, but it's just really annoying. It looks pretty. I love the curls. If the curls don't come when I had short hair, then I'm gonna miss that, but like I want it more like practical, because I don't really do hair. I don't know how to do hair, so to me it's just like this. So yeah, I'm hoping to do that near the start of the year, so I can go through the year with a new fresh cut. Yeah, and then I'm not sure if the style or whatever. I think I'm just going to ask the hairdresser what they think. I don't really want to colour it, but as long as it's long enough for me to put in a ponytail, then I'm happy with that. Now I feel weird putting this as a goal. I don't really know if I should put this as a goal or not, but I'm thinking about hopefully getting in a relationship next year. Again, I don't know, I think putting that as a goal, I don't want to put that as a goal because that sounds really weird, but but like a healthy relationship. I would like to find someone. Again, I don't think I can explain that, because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not something that I want to make a big deal out of it, but I think I'm gonna try dating app again. I done dating app a while ago, but then I quickly realized I wasn't ready at the time. So, but I think I'm more ready now that I lived in my own house for a year and got to know myself. I would love to have a romantic connection with someone. I'd like to experience that. Of course, I want it to be a long term. I would love it to be forever, but only if it's like a healthy relationship. Of course, that's what I want. Also, another thing, I think I'm going to be kind of, I don't want to say hard to get, but like I know my worth. So I only want someone who can, you know, make me like happy and a healthy relationship, not someone who's the opposite. Now the last one, so yeah, I feel still weird. I don't know if I should put that as a goal or not, but that's just something I'm hoping to do next year, is get into a relationship. Again, if I don't, I don't, and if I do, I do. And the universe knows what's best for me, so yeah. And now, the last one, a lot of people are going to hate, absolutely hate, but I'm thinking about getting permanent hair removal, laser. I know people are probably going to get angry at that, but like, not everywhere, but I know like I always talk about like expressing like natural and body hair and all that, but like lately I've been feeling more like insecure about it, and some days I feel very confident, other days I don't really feel very confident, and sometimes I want to wear some like shorts and that, but then I don't feel very confident because of the body hair. So I'm thinking about getting laser, because shaving is just, again, annoying. I spoke about it before. I did mention that I probably won't shave ever again, but everyone changes, and yes, I have been feeling a bit uncomfortable with it, as well as I have been getting I have got a lot of support for it, but I also have been getting some gross comments too about it. And I'm not talking about the hate comments, I'm talking about the, because it is like, I knew this before uploading body hair videos, but it is a big fetish. A lot of thing I think is because it's different, it's, I don't know. But I still think it's awesome that other people are doing the body hair thing. It's really cool. Again, I'm not going to do laser everywhere. I just want to do laser where I feel least confident, which is my thighs. I have talked about that a lot. I don't like to look at my thighs. A lot of people do, but I don't, and I want to be more comfortable in my body. So I want to do the top of my legs. I want to do my like mustache here and my chin, because I get like a few like strands of black hairs here, which I don't like. And I was a bit skeptical at first, but then my friend got laser for her mustache, and then she says it's working. Because online, I have looked at laser, I have been wanting laser hair removal for a very, very long time, but every time I looked online, everyone say it's not actually permanent. So that made me think, oh well, if it's not permanent, why spend all that money? But my friend's got it and she said that it's working, so I think, okay, so I want to try on like my face here first and see if it actually works or doesn't. And then I want to get my top of my thighs. I want to get my like snail trail, like the belly button here, like the stomach area, and I'm not sure if there was anywhere else. Maybe underarm, I don't know. Because I do like having growing body hair sometimes, but other times it doesn't make me feel comfortable, and I feel like having laser in certain places, in the places that don't make me comfortable, will be much more easier to maintain, because that means I would only have to shave if I needed, or if I wanted to shave, I would only have to shave the bottom of my leg. So yeah, I know that's probably a shock to a lot of people, because I am very body positive, but at the same time I have been feeling lately that I want to try this hair removal and see how it goes, because before the body hair things I did want to try laser hair removal, because it's just easier to look after, because when I do shave it takes a long time. So yeah. I know that's probably not, again, what a lot of people want to hear, but again, I'm not shaving and doing everywhere, I'm just doing the certain places that make me feel the least comfortable. Now, as that's, I think, all my 2024 goals, but as for my YouTube channel, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I don't know if I'm going to continue or not. I don't know, I haven't been feeling like it, and if I do continue, it probably won't be weekly, because I done it for like constant for a little bit, then I stopped, and then I went constant. But like, I don't know, I find it a little bit difficult to try and make new stuff and all that. And I know a lot of people like looking at my life because it's like normal, I guess, like an average day life, which is cool, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, I don't know if I am enjoying doing YouTube anymore. I think I enjoy doing YouTube when I have like a video like this to share, when it's something like a sighting or something. But if it's just like my weekends, I feel like that's not really a sighting. Like, I don't really like editing it, or like sometimes I don't really like filming it. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I know people are shocked. I'm not going anywhere. My YouTube channel is gonna stay up. My videos are gonna stay up. I might post once every month if I have something exciting to show you, or like life updates. I think I'll still do life updates, but I won't be doing constant anymore, only because when I do constant, then all my time really goes into filming and editing, when I would rather be doing something else. Like for example, like my comic I'm working on, I haven't been really, when I was doing YouTube, I haven't really been able to do that because I've been on my computer doing editing, and when after you're doing editing you don't really want to stay on your computer, and my comic's on the computer. Like, it's a goal, like YouTube was a little bit of a goal for me, but the main goal for me was to make like an animation cartoon, which has been a dream of mine for a long time. It's just only recently now that I have been doing a comic. Obviously the comic, I'm no professional, so, and definitely not good at background, so it doesn't look the best, but I'm trying my hardest. I'm dyslexic, so I'm not the best at spelling either, or grammar, but I'm trying my best, and I really, like, I feel like a comic first, and then seeing how well that goes with being a comic, and then if that goes really well, then I would love to turn it into a animation, because I have this whole world in my head, and all the characters kind of cross over. So like you might see some other characters in other little series that I do, because there's a whole world in my head that I would love to make as an animation, because I'd love to see my characters come to life, and that has been a goal of mine for a long time. So I think I'm going to be working on that. So if I'm not here and I'm not uploading, I'll be working on my comic. Again, my comic's not going to be done in 1 year. I think, I don't know when I started. I did start another comic, but then I came up with this comic, and I like this comic a lot more better, and I've been working on this comic so much more now. As I have a whole draft. The draft's not finished. Okay, my camera cut off, so I don't know what I filmed, but again, so in behind the scenes I'll be working on my comics, so I will be doing something. I just probably won't be uploading videos very often. If I do, it would be something special, like a goal video like this, or like some kind of big milestone. So I'll still be around. I'm leaving my videos up, but I won't be constant anymore, and I apologize. I know a lot of people liked my videos, but I really want to work on this other goal that I had for a very long time. So I think that's the end of this video before my camera goes flat. So again, I want to thank you so much for all the support and all the love. It has meant so much to me, and I really hope that I can share my creation, my world with you once it's done, because that's again a really big goal of mine. Of course it's like a cartoon, so I don't think many people will like it, but it's kind of like, oh, I wouldn't say adult and I wouldn't say kid. It's kind of in between, I guess more teen, because I guess it can be kind of gory, maybe some swearing and maybe some drug use, but it's not really bad. It's not like you'll know once it's done when I mention those things, but I like it. I think it'll be really cool once it's done, only if I'm able to get it, you know, exactly what I want. Again, I'm not the best at backgrounds and grammar. I'm dyslexic, so it's a little difficult, but that's what I'll be working on. So I will be doing something behind the scenes. So yeah, I will probably be only uploading bigger videos, like goal videos, milestones, maybe even little, I don't know, silly things, but it won't be constant. So I'll still be around, just not constantly. So thank you so much for all the support and love. It means so much for me. Again, I'll still be here, just more so in the background, and once my comic is done, I will definitely be doing a video on that. I hope you all do well and have a wonderful life. Again, I hope you're having a good Christmas if you're celebrating. If not, then I hope you have a good holiday or day or night, whatever you're doing, and I wish you all the best. So yeah, I guess I'm Eternal Marie, and I'll see you in the next video.